My name is Giles Smith, and welcome to our community. Ms. Ross, tell us more about the Lighthouse of Restoration Organization.
The Lighthouse of Restoration Organization is an organization that assists single mothers, and we also assist grandparents that are raising their grandchildren. How the Lighthouse of Restoration came about is I'm a single mother myself, and I thought of ways in which I could reach out and give hope or inspire other single mothers. And that's how the Lighthouse of Restoration Organization came about. The lighthouse means, for the name, is I just feel like we're all lighthouses in some form or another in other people's lives. Restoration is because I feel that God restores things, no matter about losing them, that He restores them. And organization are the multitude of women and grandparents that we intend on helping as time go by, that we can build bridges for and connect with. So that's how the Lighthouse Restoration Organization came about.
Well, how long has your organization been around?
A little bit over a year. I feel that it's important to the community because there are a lot of single moms out there that feel discouraged because they have children or a child and they feel like they can't accomplish their goals or their dreams. They feel like they can't succeed and go back to school or whatever it is that they've dreamt about or have a vision of becoming for themselves or for their children. I feel like that there's been like a break that they have pressed when it comes to that. And I feel like our organization can enlighten them and encourage them and let them know, yes, it's going to be challenging. There are going to be obstacles. But if you write it down and you make it plain that you can succeed, and that's with anything. And parenting is not something that's optional. You know, you can't be a parent on Monday and decide you don't want to be a parent on Wednesday because it's once you're a parent, you're a parent for life. And so our job here is to let the mothers know, no, you do matter and you are important and so does your child and your child needs you. And that's why it's important in this community.
So, why are there so many single mothers in this community?
I feel like my point of view is as far as single moms, we've all had our fair share of decision making and not protecting ourselves. And that's one of the biggest things that the tools are out there, but a lot of single moms are not taking those tools into consideration as far as protecting themselves from becoming pregnant and becoming teenage mothers. And I just feel like there's another voice there that we need to be to educate the ladies, share it again, what's out there, and the different tools that's out there for them to use, to prevent pregnancy until they're ready.
Mm-hmm. Does it come down to choices as well?
I believe so.
What are some of the struggles that women have when they're single mothers that our audience may not really grasp at this point?
The struggles that a lot of single moms have is wearing all the hats, trying to be the mother, the father, the supporter, the encourager, being at school, volunteering, trying to balance the household and keep herself balanced and make sure that she's nurturing the children. And at times that can be a bit overwhelming, when you have your goals set that you're trying to accomplish, but not only for yourself, but to better your household for your children, because you want to gain a stable foundation for the children as well as for yourself. And at times that can be challenging for a single mother that's trying to make it, that possibly may not have a support system, but keeps on trying, keeps on getting up, dusting herself off, and encouraging her own self as she is encouraging her children or her child.
Right.
Well, I wouldn't say that the child is out there to fend for themselves, but that's why we share here with the single moms that it's important that they are grounded and stable, because the child needs them. And they have to stay focused not only on with the child, but for themselves, because the child is watching them. The child needs them to love them and care for them and provide them and make choices not only for them but for the child as well. So I wouldn't say that the child is out there to fend for themselves, not at all. But that's why the mom has to make sure that she's ever so present, involved in that child's life as well as hers. And it's important that she has a healthy relationship with herself, is caring for herself and loving herself, so that she's able to love that child and also have that child in a happy environment.
Well, are you holding women to a higher standard than men with the philosophy that you just espoused?
No, I just feel like as a parent, again, it's not optional. Once you become a parent, you're a parent. And I just share with the ladies, if the father is not there, she still has to go forward and do what's best and what's healthy for her and her family. I mean, her and her children. Well, as far as choices go, I feel like it's up to the woman to be in touch with herself. And when I say be in touch with herself, knowing what space she's in when she does select a gentleman or a partner, because she could be in a vulnerable space or a lonely space when she meets a partner, and that partner could not may not be ready for a family or to be a father, so to speak. So I just tell the moms that she has to be mindful of the space that she's in when she's making those choices, because it's a possibility that the child may suffer from the relationship, because that man may not be ready to be a father. And then at that moment, protection, or it wasn't practiced, protecting themselves in case of pregnancy. That wasn't in place. So here it is. You have two parents possibly that neither one of them were ready for parenting. And now maybe the father has gone or left, and the child is left with the mother, and the mother is now to provide and be the best that she can be for herself and for her child.
I think
I have to say, when it comes to choices, again, being selective, the woman being selective on who she's dealing with, the partner that she's chose to be with, because not only is she indulging herself with or connecting with this person, so is her children, or the child. So that person, when it comes to choices, and you're bringing somebody around you're bringing that person around your child, and it may not necessarily be safe. And as that case, it wasn't.
Right. Well, it happens more often than we think in our community, and that's a challenge that I've noticed. But what are some of the other challenges that women have when they're alone, raising a child by themselves?
I think other choices that women tend to run into is raising sons. At times that could be challenging, and when your son becomes, a teenager, and there's some things that she might not be able to, relate to, but she does to the best of her ability to try to see what it is that she can understand about her son, or get him that connection, or a mentor, or have him connect with a positive role model. At times that can be challenging for a single mother, knowing that she wants, the best for her son, and don't want him to go off or stray away or get, involved with the wrong crowd or the wrong friends. At times that can be challenging.
So what do you mean on your website? It talks about I'm a single mother and I rock. What do you mean by that?
That slogan, I'm a single mother and I rock, is a slogan that I would like for all single mothers across the board to feel about themselves, because single mothers do matter. They always have, and they always will. And they feel, many single moms feel like that they don't matter, or that they value have decreased because they have a child or they have children. And that's not the case. They do matter. And that's what I share with the single moms here. You do matter. And it doesn't make you any less of a person. You have these babies and they are a blessing, and be your best for them and for you.
Right. They already made the first decision on keeping a child, which is a good thing. So now you're saying they should learn the skills it takes to become not just a good mother, but a great mother.
Right. Be the best that you can be, whether you're a mother, a father, each day, a better person.
Right.
And with her being, trying and working at being a better person, it helps her children. It shows her children. It instills values, and it shows them integrity, and it gives those things, those characteristics that they're going to need for themselves in the future. Well, I have to say that it varies, because everybody have their own perspective, their own view. They've come from different backgrounds. Some moms may be just disappointed by different decisions, and some can't get past that they have a child, or maybe they disappointed the family and they're still trying to get past that. But again, you can't go back, you can't unring the bell, so you have to find out what's working now and go forward, and find out what's not working. Whatever it's not working, throw it out. Time to try something new. And that's why it's called a decision. If that one doesn't work, make another one.
So what other services do you offer?
With our participating clients, we offer personal hygiene, school supplies, shoes, jackets, diapers, formula, things that are donated to our organization. We provide them to our single moms and our grandparents that are raising children at no cost. As long as the clients are participating with our organization, which is, we ask them to participate in 2 activities a month. We have a monthly mandatory meeting that we do here every second Monday of the month at 10 o'clock. Either we'll have a guest speaker, or we'll talk about different things: accountability, change, a happy and healthy environment. So it's a number of different topics we may talk about if we don't have a guest speaker. And also, we've partnered up with Victor Community Support Services, where they offer a GED program, they offer resume building, they have a number of different workshops: parenting, counseling, therapists, a wide range of workshops that's free to the community. And we ask that our parents also go over there, and that's mandatory, because we want to make sure that we're providing the necessary tools to help these mothers go forward and not be stuck or in a rut. We want to make sure that we're not just putting a Band-Aid on something and going forward, because that's not what this organization is about. We're here to make a difference. We want to give the ladies hope. We want them to go forward and live healthy, happy lives. We want to help them gain or sustain the foundation that they have.
Well, how is your organization funded?
Right now, we are funded by free will contributions from individuals, as far as or organizations or different businesses right now.
How can people get a hold of you?
They can reach out at 760-881-3260, which is our office number, or they can contact us on website, which is at www.thelighthouse-of-restoration-organization.org. I just have to say that I am ever so grateful to be a part of the Lighthouse of Restoration Organization. This is something that I'm passionate about. I care about these ladies. I care about people. I care about the children. And my best and only way for me to reach out and give another mother hope is to share myself, share my experiences with them, and to let those mothers out there know that you matter. You always have, you always will. You do have a purpose in this life and in this world. And if you just write down your vision and you make it plain, which is what I did, you can accomplish those goals and dreams that you have for yourself as well as for your children, and keep on striving to be the best that you can be. And Single Mothers Rock.